It seems like Max is settling down.
No!
Ultimate family car? Sure has the platform of one, comfortable drive, spacious full leather interior, plenty of room for all your kids, your hot blonde wife, and all of your golfing equipment. Or whatever white family men do these days. That's right, your boy Maxie is finally settling down.
No!
But before we get started, here's a bit of background information about what Max used to drive. This, a 2000 Mitsubishi Evo 6. This Evo was heavily modified to the point that she was a complete bitch to own. To put it into perspective, with the amount of money Max put into her, he could have bought himself a brand new Evo straight off the showroom. Now of course, since Max is settling down and starting a family,
No, I'm not.
he needed something more reliable. Something that wasn't going to keep throwing parts of the engine out of the exhaust. So he bought this. This is a 2006 Mazda 6 MPS. But to keep runtime down in this video, we will now be referring to it as the Mazda. First impressions, I really like the interior. I think the leather seats feel really nice. The trim and everything, it's on par with my BMW, if not better. I think it's better, to be honest. There's only like a 2-year difference between my car and this car. It's got a beefy 2.3 litre direct injection turbocharged 4-cylinder engine pushing out 190 kilowatts at the fly. Now that's more than enough beef to get the kids to school on time. Speaking of beef, she got that thick ass booty boot. It's heavy enough to use as barbells. Big booty squat booty booty. Sounds so stupid. I didn't write this. The bonnet isn't any lighter either. In fact, this has got to be the heaviest bonnet I've ever lifted on a car.
Go. Don't drop the weights.
Mazda truly gave zero fucks in terms of weight reduction with the Mazda. But then again, this is a family car, isn't it, Max?
Get fucked.
It handles really nice. It's got a really sort of a high ride height for a sporty sedan, but it's not really a sporty sedan because it's a family car. Isn't that right, Max?
No.
It's a family car. Now, I drive a Beamer, and to be honest with you, I'm genuinely jealous at how much better Mazda has executed the interior of the MPS. My car is from the same era, and it's a Euro, but look at how much sexier the leather trim is. The thing I love about these seats the most is how the leather feels on your bare naked ass. It's like a kiss from the cold side of a pillow. And the gentle but strikingly noticeable breeze that catches your balls while you drive is a total deal sealer. Yeah, this is the first time I've actually driven this car. Max only picked it up like a couple of days ago. Oh, you can really feel the boost. All the powers, is it low end? Yeah?
It's, peak power is about 3,000.
Peak power is about 3,000. And you can really feel the peak power. I'm also pretty jealous at how much sunroof shark fin flex you can get out of this sunroof.
Wait, is that it?
Yep.
Really?
Fucking, I flex better.
I thought it went higher than that.
Nah.
Really? Wow. Well, that bit's ruined.
I absolutely love the premium sound clarity of the Bose sound system that comes standard with many late model Mazdas. To the average person, this Mazda may seem like another boring Mazda. To be honest, the MPS series in general is pretty underrated, and you can see why when you line it up next to other all-wheel drive Japanese monsters such as the Evo, WRX, Camry, and the GTR. However, under the hood, it's essentially the same 2.3-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine found in the Ford EcoBoost Mustangs and Focus RSs. There have been rumours going around for years about the engines in both the 3 and 6 MPS, the Ford Mustang and the Focus RS EcoBoost being the same or at least similar. And both cars were developed and assembled in the same factory at Flat Rock Assembly Plant in Michigan. Coincidence? We think not. So technically, I guess that means Max now owns a luxury all-wheel drive Japanese Mustang. Let's let that sink in. Let it sink in deeper than MH17 in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Yay! So for all intents and purposes, this car is predominantly front-wheel drive. The rear-wheel drive kicks in when the computer says that the front wheel is losing traction. That's when the all-wheel drive system really kicks in. And no more than 50% of the power goes to the rear. The all-wheel drive does not feel like a Subaru did. It feels really different, but that's probably because it's predominantly front-wheel drive.
Subaru is symmetrical.
Right, okay, yeah. Let's talk about false advertising. Ever walked into a brothel, picked out a hot busty blonde, only to realize that she was wearing a chunky push-up bra filled with socks? Yeah, me too. But that's precisely what Mazda has done with these fake-ass exhaust tips. When Max and I first looked at the car at the dealership, we were both mesmerized by the rear. We both loved how much sportier the 6 MPS was in comparison to the standard 6. However, we soon noticed the fake exhaust tips, which, in my opinion, ruined the sportiness of the rear. Just like that 16-year-old hooker in Amsterdam stuffing socks into her push-up bra, I've yet again been fooled by false advertising.
So right here, we have this fake shit. And if you touch it, you can actually put your whole finger in it.
You're even blacker.
The horn note is an A flat. Coincidentally, this is the same note that a baby cries at. Do you know why, Max?
Why?
Because it's a family car.
No, it's not.
I give this
It's not
car a
family
7
car.
out of 10.
Stop.
A B minus.
Fuck you, B minus.
This is it's your kids to school. Go that to say, man.
What the fuck?
Don't like this joke. This car comes with buckles. I mean, seatbelts. Kids to school.